So we're here at Hollyweb. I'm with Amen Jafri. And, well, first of all, how are you enjoying the festival?
Oh, I love it. This is my first time at Hollyweb, and the first web series festival I went to was Web Fest. It was last year, and it's just. And this is only the second web series festival I've been to, but I again get that great vibe of just meeting other creators and that energy.
The creative juice.
Yeah, like we all kind of get have that same mentality of there. Usually I find there's a personal reason why somebody creates a web series, and they're that driven to not just create it, but also figure a way to get it out there and self-distribute. You know, that sort of hustler mentality.
I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to ask you about, because you, for a really long time, you worked at, like many of us do, at a job that we don't really want. It's not creatively fulfilling, and that you were able to turn that into, you were able to use that in a way that that you ended up finding web series in a sense through that. Maybe you could talk about how you made that conversion.
Yeah, the whole backstory is kind of interesting. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, just about how I used to be a public servant, and my web series is about public servants. And I spent about 10 years doing that, having an office job and working in HR, and trying to do something creative outside of work. But for the longest time, I didn't know what that was. And I used to read all these career books, trying to figure out, like, what is that thing that I'm really good at? And I just felt like I was not really that
you weren't
good
like
at
in the right place for you. You didn't know where it was.
Yeah, but it's like I would do classes, like photography classes or writing, and it just nothing ever seemed to gel for me. And I never felt like I was really good at any one thing. I'm not
but
trying to.
But you had a creative calling, though.
Yeah,
there was something in you that you had
I just always wanted to do something, and then I don't know. At some point, I had this idea of that's another story, but of creating a documentary, and then I did that, and then that kickstarted the whole thing. That now I have this other idea, and it's weird, like that all these ideas started popping up in my head, and then thinking, but how do I do them? I've never made a film before.
That's everybody here. Well, we've never made a film before, but I guess we just go do it.
Yeah, and for me, it's often also been I'm not strong on the technical front. So then what do you do, right? And so it was really interesting. But now when I look back, just thinking, wow, like you really do learn as you go. And I think for me personally, that is the best way. Learning in a classroom, that has never worked for me. That's what I realized. I just have to go and do it. And even with the web series, and actually that's part of the reason why I wanted to do a web series, because I thought, okay, well, I think this format will work best in bite-sized formats, but also this way I get to learn about everything from start to finish and really get a sense of what is involved. Because if I want to make it as a filmmaker, as a producer, and now you have to be able to know pretty much how to do everything, then this is the best way to learn. Yeah,
just that hands-on experience, just getting in the trenches and just knowing that you have a problem that has to be solved.
Yeah.
And so now you're moving towards trying to help people who are kind of in a similar place, where they're looking for that calling, who they know they want that creative fulfillment, and it's just they're trying to bridge that gap. Now that's what you're working on?
Yeah, so I'm a creative coach for people, and specifically focusing on that. What is it that drives you when you wake up in the morning? What is your artistic voice? What is that story, that theme that keeps coming up in your work that you want to tell? Maybe you don't even know what it is. Maybe somebody else has to, maybe me, that has to be that person to sit down with you to figure out what that voice is and how to nurture it. Because
sometimes you know that there's something in there, but you need someone else to tell you. At least that's been my experience.
Yeah, that just it. I mean, like I don't know about for other people, but I just find when people ask me, what is your hobby? I go, I don't really have a hobby. My hobby is just like this thing about making films, telling specific stories. That's what drives me. Like that's everything in my life. So it's so hard to separate it from who I am. because
Yeah.
it's
And once you found it, it was like, it was obvious, right? Like, you kind of knew.
It took time though, and I think that's I don't know. It's like sometimes things slowly start coming together, and then you start to see the
Yeah, you can see the big picture.
Yeah.
You can't see the big picture when you're just starting out.
Yeah, absolutely. But the other thing that's so interesting too that I've been thinking about a lot lately is the fact that whole time working in the public service, when I was thinking, well, what am I doing with my life? Is this really how I want my life to go? I mean, the work is challenging enough. I like the people I work with, but it doesn't really speak to me. So, like, what is really the meaning of all of it?
Trying to find purpose.
Yeah, exactly. And then slowly again doing the creative side outside of work. And it's so funny because I never thought that. But then that all of that work that I was doing, being in the public service and the people I was meeting, now that's informed the web series that I've created.
That is an essential portion of the work that you do now.
I mean,
it was like an essential step,
of sorts. So it's just so funny.
Like you couldn't have gotten to where you are now without those experiences that came before.
Exactly. And even just the kind of work that I was doing, there's project management that's involved, there's writing that's involved. I used to have to facilitate and host a lot of workshops.
Developing
so all of that's been super helpful in terms of creating web series. Like I still use all of those skills.
Well, I'm sure that somebody out there will see this and will be like, that's me, and hopefully they'll get some out of it.
I really hope so, because for me it felt until I stepped into the web series world, it just felt so, am I the only one out there that feels like this? It's a hard topic to just bring up at a party, right? It's just like, hey, so how do you find your life, right? Like nobody wants to talk about that at a party.
So, Amen, this has been great.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Nice meeting you finally here at the festival.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to everyone out there watching. We'll see you.